Welcome back to another episode of Arnold Thoughts Podcast. It's your boy Arnold, and today we got a couple more keys to the games, and we're talking about bad turnovers. So we all been there when we were playing the game. We're in the game, and today is just not our day. I'm talking about from the jump when you're in the warm-ups. You're missing easy layups in the warm-up lines. You can't hit no shots. You're airballing in pre-game. It's just like you feel it from the jump. From the jump, you already know, man, this is going to be a rough one today. This is definitely going to be a rough one today. And then as soon as you get in the game, turnover, travel, something, like just something crazy always happens. And you get down, playing defense, foul. You look up, it's the first minute of the game. I done got a foul, turnover. Like the game's just not rocking with me today. Like what's going on with me today? Now the teammates, like your team's looking at you. Because I know this is a new season for a lot of people. A lot of people switch teams. A lot of things, you know what I'm saying? So you got to adjust to new situations. This episode of Arnold's Thoughts Podcast is sponsored by Boldclaims Apparel. Bold Claims. It's not just a statement, it's a lifestyle. Click the link in the bio and shop their latest apparel today. Back to the episode. And sometimes it just takes time for you to adapt. Like you have to adapt to new teams and new situations, but I know in South America you're on a short leash. If you're in a new situation, you got about a 2 to 3 game window to where if you don't get things right, you're out of there. If you don't come in, if you take some time, like, okay, that's just basketball. If things are not always going to be going your way. You're not always going to just be, I'm on point and my game is just on point. You're going to struggle. That's this basketball period. You're going to have slumps. Sometimes you start the season off with a slump. Everybody wants you to come in and just immediately be averaging 25 and have your rhythm and just be in stride. It's not always like that. You just got to be realistic. But that doesn't mean that you're still not the player that you worked and trained and put in the time to become. That's not what that means. So you can't let certain situations on the court, but like the way teammates or coaches may approach you or make you feel like you didn't put in the work that you did because they're not seeing it in this moment because you just had a couple bad turnovers. Could be a bad month. Can't be more than a month though. Got to be realistic, and you better hope that team really rock with you because you got about 2 to 3 games. You can't start the season off 5 turnovers. What? No. They're gonna get you up out of there. So just to understand that when you're in the games, when you're playing the games, once these and you have a couple of turnovers and the game's just not going your way, just find another way to be effective. Find a way to be in the game. Even though it's not from scoring, even though it's not from assisting, just do something else. Focus on defense. Focus on something else that you could bring to the game. Even if you had those bad plays that take you out. Be the most energetic person on the bench. Make your energy change the game and affect your teammates to say, you know what, even though I'm having a bad day, I'm still going to affect the game just by my energy on the sidelines. Take a different approach to the game, how to be effective. If you just having a bad game, you having all these, and your coach sees you, he takes you out, man, he out here. What most players do? I'm sit on the sideline, man. I'm having a bad day. You over there throwing stuff, slamming stuff. I didn't see players kicking chairs, slamming stuff. I'm like, in the middle of the game. Because a couple of bad turnovers. But if you change your whole mentality to say, you know what, even though I'm struggling, let me change this game with my energy on the sideline. Let me be up screaming. Let me be up yelling, screaming defense, at the rest, make the right call. That right there, there's no way no team will ever deny you. You change the game Change your thought process. Change your perspective. Don't let a few bad turnovers change your whole game and change your whole situation. You have the control of that. Just try it. Just try it. Change the game with just your energy. Even if you're on the bench, change the game. Tap in with me and let me know who can change the game from the bench. That's a player. Change the game from sitting on the sidelines. Till next time.